Alright, so now that I have Dragon Ball GT Son Goku out of the box, let's check out the parts and accessories that came with the figure. And as you can see here, it comes with 3 extra face sculpts. Check that out, man. Those look really nice and clean. And let me check out one here. Nice detail on it. So as you can see, mine doesn't really have any issues with it, but nicely painted. And it looks like it came straight out of the anime too, or manga. And then it comes with 5 extra pairs of hands. That's a lot of hands, for this small figure. I'm glad they were able to include that many parts for him. And then it comes with this very cool extra hair piece, that you could replace this regular hair with. And this one you can really use for action poses, because this looks like it's like getting blown by the wind right here. So it's like more for you're doing like a lot of cool poses with the figure. You use this hair piece right here, and then it comes with this extra uh, part for his gi right here for the lower part. I think this one also is used for when you want to take photos with him, with like doing some action poses. So this one is more like spread out, like gives you more of like a movement action right there. So that's nice. You can take this, and you can move this part of the belt also. So that's nice. And then lastly comes with the Kamehameha effects piece. Check that out, man. This is very kind of small for a Kamehameha effects piece. But yes, you can see there, this thing is slightly translucent, you know, and I put some light behind that. It will probably uh, make that glowing effect. And then you have like this extensions for the rays of the Kamehameha, and you can just attach it. Like we'll do that later, but yeah, it looks like this is easier because it's just a ball joint, and you just insert it there in the holes. So just be careful in doing that in attaching these. But that's cool that they added a Kamehameha FX piece to this figure. Okay, so now let's get to the fun part. Check out the figure, and he has this protective plastic around his waist. Let's just remove that like so. It comes off easily. And check this out, man. Here is Dragon Ball GT Son Goku or Kid Goku. Wow. Very nice looking figure. And he is smaller than what I thought he would be. I think he's about the same size as Pan in the for Dragon Ball Super Pan. So if you have that figure, kind of looks like the same size. It's definitely bigger than Chaozu, but it's a nice looking figure. Check out the detail. Nice head sculpt right here. Me digging it, and I really like the blue and white. The blue gi and the white belt. Orange pants. That's pretty awesome. That's a nice addition to this figure. And then you have the pink wristbands. Very nice detail. I'm really impressed by this. And as you can see there's also shading on his pants. So, a little bit of orange shading there. That's pretty cool. Some nice detail. Not much detail on the Guido and on the belt. So it could have used some shadows. So, but overall looking nice. All right, so now let's check out the articulation of this figure. I think his head is in a ball joint too. You can move that around, rotate it. You can look up slightly, and then you can really look down. Check it out. And his arms. Oops, that popped out, but you can easily put that back in. So it is there's a butterfly joint. That's cool. And the figure really feels very nice, and it has like tight joints but not super tight, whereas you can move it freely like this, which is pretty awesome. There's no like you don't need a lot of effort to move his parts around. And then you can rotate his torso. Now you can look back. Can't even look that downwards with this. There's it's just one piece. So I mean it is a small figure. And then you can move the belt around too. And this is soft plastic right here. So when it doesn't really hinder movement that much, as you can see. That's his leg split right there, and then you can move this. You can move it around these guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. And then let's check out the splits this way. All right, and then knee joints. Ooh, nice. Oh, I forgot the arms. Arm joints right here. And then your wrists, and this is it's on a small ball peg. You can rotate that around. Then knees, and then he has ankle joints. So check that out. That's pretty cool. Wide range of motion there. You know. So, and then you have toe joints. The small figure has toe joints, which is pretty cool. All right, so now let's replace Goku's head sculpt with this one, and it's pretty easy. You can just pop this off like so. There you go, and then pop the new one in. Make sure it's aligned. Boom, there you go. And then let's add a face to him. So this also, you can also do this with the other head sculpt. You can just pop up the hair in the front, and let's use the angry face right here. That, and then let's just attach it like so. Oops, line that up. There you go. Let's make sure it's snug in right there properly. And then let's put this on. Check that out. Boom. And that looks awesome. There you go. All right, so let's replace this part of Goku GT's gi with the one that the extra parts here that came with. This is more used for action poses and all that stuff. So to do that, we have to separate these two, the upper body from the legs. So first, you need the good grip of the upper body. Make sure you hold it properly, and then you just pull it off like so. Boom, there you go. And then now you take this off and then replace it with the new one. There you go. And then let's reattach the body here. All right, I finally connected the torso and the legs back together, and as you can see here, I was able to attach this part of the gi, and it looks like it looks really cool. You can really use this for like action poses. Because we have like this flowing belt, and same thing with the lower part of his gi. So just a really cool accessory to have. All right, now let's replace his hands. Pretty easy, and make sure you get a grip of the arm, and you can just pull it off like so. Oh, there you go. Came off easily, and then let's attach this one. Oh, I think I got the wrong hand. This one right here. Yeah. And there you go. Yep. Check that out. All right, so now let's go ahead and build the Kamehameha effects piece that came with Goku GT. And as you can see, here is the bowl where you attach all the Kamehameha rays on. And as you can see there, very nice detail on it. It's very translucent. And it has these ball pegs on at the end of it where you attach it to the ball. And each one is actually not a different size. They're also the same sizes, so you don't have to worry about like, you know, finding the correct one for the correct size or the correct attachment for it. So let's go ahead and attach this one first. So boom, there you go. That's the first one, and oops, there, second one, and third one. Doom. And there's only 4 rays, so he is small, but I feel like they could at least made it 5. But there it is, your Kamehameha effects piece. Okay, and now that we have that, and we just attach it to Goku. So use this hand with the peg right there, as you can see there. Use that hand to attach to Goku, and then you can attach the Kamehameha effects piece to that. Just line it up. There's a hole there. Line it up. And There you go. Check that out. Yeah, and you can like fix that up however you want, and there you go. All right, so now let's compare Dragon Ball GT Kid Goku to Dragon Ball Kid Goku. As you can see here, they look like two different figures, and the most obvious thing is the sizes of the figure. As you can see, Dragon Ball Goku is way taller, and way looks design is very different. And the thing with the Dragon Ball Goku is that I felt when they released him, he is not to scale with the 6-inch figures in the Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z line. And I'm glad that they were able to fix that issue with the GT Kid Goku. So this is GT Goku is more to scale compared to Dragon Ball Goku. So I'm happy that they were able to really fix that issue. And as you can see there, two different figures, and Dragon Ball does include the tail. GT doesn't have the tail, but yeah, two different, very different designs. And the Kid Goku, Dragon Ball Kid Goku is still very good, but not very anime accurate, or manga accurate. A lot of people really complained about the you know the physique of the figure and the size. They're saying that he should be more chubby, which I kind of agree. I think they should make a manga or anime accurate Kid Goku. For and yeah, hopefully they when they do that they'll fix the height issue also. But this is the difference between the two figures. All right, so let's do some height comparisons with the other figures in the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts line. As you can see here, I have GT Goku on the left, and on the right, I have Dragon Ball Kid Goku. And you can really tell the big difference between the two figures, like I mentioned earlier. And Kid Goku is really way taller, and then GT Goku. All right, next up I have Kid Gohan on the left, and on the right I have Krillin, Earth's strongest man. As you can see there, big height difference again. And Gohan actually uses the same mold as the Kid Goku from Dragon Ball that I showed earlier. It used the same arms and same pants, and I think the some of the middle portion of Kid Gohan's body is also the same as Kid Goku. So only difference is the boots and the upper part of the shirt is different. But yeah, I just realized that they have it's pretty much the same mold. But this is how this two Kid Goku GT compares to these two figures. And now we have GT Goku standing to Son Goku, Saiyan raised on Earth on the left. And on the right, I have Scouter Vegeta version 2. And yeah, he scales pretty well with these two figures, man. It's like, and it looks pretty good, I'm really looking forward for them to make a Goten and a Trunks, in the future with this kind of scale. All right, so now I have GT Goku standing next to some of the taller figures in the Dragon Ball Z line. I have Piccolo, Proud Namekain on the left, and on the right I have Final Form Cooler. So, and he looks really good with scale wise to these two figures. All right, next up we have him standing next to one of the other figures that have been made for the SH Figure Dragon Ball GT line. We have Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. As you can see there, big height difference, but it is more to scale now, and it looks pretty good standing next to Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. And I don't know if how many more GT figures they're gonna make, but yeah, they really did a good job and making this figure more scale accurate to the other versions of the other kid versions of the other figures. So overall, man, I think Dragon Ball GT Son Goku is an awesome figure, man. To be honest with you guys, I'm glad that they were able to create a new mold for this figure. I'm glad that they didn't reuse any of the other molds that they used for Kid Goku, Innocent Challenger, and Gohan. So great improvement, especially on the height of the figure. He is more to scale now compared to the other figures, and this is probably a good start for them to create Goten and Trunks. This is probably something they can base it off of, and I'm really looking forward to that. A lot of positive things I can say about the figure. The from the multiple parts and effects that they included with this figure. The Kamehameha effects piece, multiple hands, interchangeable faces. And it's also the different head sculpt. The hair. This one, the one you can see here is more like the wind blowing the hair effect. That you can pull off so many cool action poses with it. As you can see here, I included Nimbus, from the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Kid Goku, the very first one, and the Power Pole. I'm just gonna be careful. I hope he doesn't fall. There he is. So you can use those. You can use these accessories on this Kid Goku, which is pretty cool. Check that out. Nice looking figure. I really like the colors of the gi and and also on his pants. So very good improvement. Nice looking figure, and definitely a must add to your Dragon Ball GT SH Figure Arts collection. And that was how my review of the brand new SH figure Dragon Ball GT Kid Goku. Check this figure out in hand. Here he is. There you go. Hopefully it's in focus there, you can see. And I really like the overall look and feel of the figure. I'm glad that they improved the scale of this Kid Goku. He is now to scale with the others SH figure arts in the Dragon Ball Z line. When compared to the first Kid Goku for Dragon Ball, just Dragon Ball. Or you can call him Innocent Challenger because that's what they call him as a Tamashii Nation store exclusive. They improved the faces, but they really didn't improve anything else. That Kid Goku is kind of too tall or too big to scale with the other 6-inch figures, but this one really scales pretty well with the other figures in the Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts line. And I really like the overall look and feel of the figure. A lot of articulation, and as you can pull up so many cool poses with it. So if you want this figure right now, he's going for like $54 right now. I think it depends where you purchase him. And he's just a regular release, so you don't have to worry about premium Bandai or losing out on this figure because he's gonna be everywhere. He's already out in Japan, so you can purchase him for retail, I believe. I haven't checked yet. I'll be posting some sites in the description where you can purchase him, or you can wait for him to be released in the US in March. So it's not that far away, and he's gonna be retail. So if you order from overseas, you're gonna pay for shipping. But if that's okay with you, go ahead and purchase it. But if you want to wait for the US version, I highly suggest you do. Because I don't want you guys paying too much for this figure too, but he's going for like 54, but he has some cool, he has a lot of extra parts and the Kamehameha FX piece, which is pretty nice. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in once again. I really appreciate the support, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.